Hey guys, it's your boy Chill, and today I'll be talking about 4 habits that make you a bad Fortnite player. So in this video, I'll be giving you 4 tips and tricks on what you should do and some mistakes that you guys usually make. Now if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, click the bell on so you don't miss any of the future videos, and use the creator code ChillNikov in the item shop if you want me to continue with these videos. Now, let's start with the number 1 habit that a lot of Fortnite players make. And that is that you fall close to the boss line or the hype spots. Now listen, it's nothing wrong if you want to go to a hype spot to warm up, or if you're a great player, you know that you want to go to the hype spots. But if you want to get wins and you're not the greatest player of all time, well, I do recommend you go further from the battle bus line. My recommendation is to go further from the battle bus line, but also on a spot that you might see more people. Ideally, it would be great to go on a spot where you have enough loot, but also you will have enemies so you can warm up for the game. I see a lot of people make this mistake and they go to the battle bus line and then they are like, why don't I win any games? Well, that is the reason why, because mostly you will spend your time finding a new match while the other people are gonna try to win the game. And even though this sounds stupid, but if you want to win more Fortnite games, you should focus mostly on surviving until the end and being in top 10. Once you're in the top 10, your chances of winning are greater and greater, and once you go to top 3, you have 33% chance to win the game. Now, I'm not saying you should go to a single wooden house on the edge of the map. I'm just saying you have to go to a place that is a bit larger, that you have loot, and also sometimes enemies. Second habit that I see a lot of Fortnite players make is that you don't look around enough. In Fortnite, it is very important to be aware of your surroundings. So for example, on the beginning of the game while you're dropping on a specific spot, try to look around and see where enemies are dropping. Try to memorize where all of those players dropped, because that can be very important on the beginning of the game. This is one habit that I see a lot of new Fortnite players make, and that is you don't look around as much. So sometimes you will have players that shoot you from behind and you had no clue that they were behind you. Now, my advice for this is while you're farming materials, always look around occasionally. These few looks will sometimes save you from getting sniped or, getting damaged a lot. Now, you really don't want to get sniped while farming materials just for the guy to take all of the mats you just farmed. Another thing that a lot of people do that is pretty similar to this is when they see a chest in the open. So they see a chest next to a tree, they go and open it. If I'm the enemy player, that is my ideal moment to strike. In moments like that, I always go to the sniper and wait for the player to go and open up a chest, because I know he will be still for at least a second or two. My advice to this is before opening up a chest, be sure to look around if there are enemy players. Try to build around the chest if possible, or if you're just taking the risk in opening up a chest, always look around you before that, because some newbie might be trying to snipe you. Other than not looking around too much, the third habit that I see a lot of Fortnite players do is that they go into fights that are hard to win. Many times I see players that go into every fight, even though the chances for them losing that fight are very, very high. This is a very bad thing to do. My advice is always focus on being in the top 25 or top 10 in each game. Once you start focusing about being in top 10, you will realize that sometimes it's better to run away from a fight if you feel like you're losing it, or ignoring a fight and going into the zone for a better position. Positioning is very, very important in Fortnite, and once you get a good position, your chances of winning the game are higher. So going into stupid fights, especially outside of the zone, are always a bad habit that you should stop right now. Focus on the zone, focus on top 20 or top 10, and trust me, you will have more and more wins. And the fourth habit that makes you bad as a Fortnite player is that you panic too much. It is totally normal to be nervous or to shake during the last fight to get the victory royale. It is totally normal. When I started playing this game, I had the same problem. I would panic too much, and because I panicked, I would lose some fights that I should win. Then I would rage, maybe break my monitor or something like that because I panicked, and then I feel I lost a game that I should have won. Now, being emotional about video games is a normal thing. A lot of people are emotional about it. So I will now tell you how I stopped panicking during the last fights of the game. And my method is pretty simple. Actually, I already told you about it during this video, but trust me, it really worked. Try to get to top 10, top 5 as much as you can. Because once you get to top 10, top 5, top 3, being in that position will start to feel normal. You will feel absolutely normal by being in top 3. And because of that, you're not gonna panic and you will win the game. Of course, sometimes you will panic a bit more or less, but I do recommend you guys try this method as it really helped me out to get more and more wins in this game. Currently, I'm around 800 wins and I can't wait to get to 1000 wins. And most of those wins I got because I stopped panicking in the end of the game. For me, just focusing on surviving until the top 10 or top 5 was the main reason why I got a lot of wins, and why some players, even though they're better at building than me, as I'm not really a great builder, I still destroy them because I have better game sense and I know how to react and use it to my advantage, because I was in top 10 for so many times. Here's an example. On Fortnite Tracker, for example, for solos, I played 3,800 matches. But if we look at the statistics for the top 25, I was in 1,735 games in top 25. So in around 50% of the games, I was in top 25. So because of that, I have more chances to get the victory royale in the end than the better players that will die instantly in the hype spots. Now, the last little advice I have for this video is to try to play solos. I've seen so many players that play duos, trios, squads, whatever, but they rely too much on their teammates that are very good. To me, if I see some stats on Fortnite Tracker of some certain player and I see that they have mostly their wins from squads or duos or trios, I don't have as much as respect, because in my opinion, solos are the hardest ones to get. So my advice is try to play solos from time to time. They can really help you out with your gameplay, and you can learn more and more stuff by just playing solos and trying to survive. Also, you can become more confident in yourself, giving you more Fortnite wins in the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the bell on. And if you want me to continue making this educational content, be sure to like the video because it would mean a lot to me. Also, if you want to support the channel, you can become a member today by clicking the join button next to the subscribe button. Membership starts from $1, so they're very affordable. And yeah, if you want to use creator code ChillNikov, that would be amazing as well. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.